I just feel, first of all, I mean, Twitter has gone crazy. Like people really, we said this all season, but nothing has changed, Kim. People are done. It's
Yeah,
over.
they don't want to see
It's
this ever
over.
again.
It is over.
They
And
do not
so,
want to see this
no.
ever again.
And so I feel that this long pause that we potentially heard about, the short, because I heard some grumblings too, that it might be shorter now. The shorter it is, I don't think it's good for Melissa because I
No.
feel there's no need for a pause. You look, I've said it. I've said it again. They want to keep Melissa. Of course they do.
Yeah.
But they can't. I mean, so all of this, I do think Melissa is winning the reunion. I do. I think she is really, Teresa doesn't even know how to fucking respond.
No.
She doesn't even know what to say. So Melissa,
No.
you are doing a great, you are going
Yes.
out. You are slamming this girl. Your
Yeah.
responses are funny. They're intelligent.
Yes.
They're smart.
Yes.
Unfortunately, none of that matters. None of
Nope.
it. It's like when we watched Lisa Rinna up there and it was such a toxic, you watch Beverly Hills,
Yes.
girl, it was so
Yes.
toxic and
Yes. It was
bots and
terrible.
this. And they're just like, none of this matters because we will
Nope.
not mention a bot. We will not mention
Yep.
Diana. We will
Yep.
not mention
It's
the
over.
racism. It's like Rinna's gone and it's like she was never there.
And
this
so is
season.
Kathy Hilton. So is Kathy Hilton. She's not coming back either because people believe she did that racist rant and they believe that happened and they believe.
I'm sure she did. I still think she left on her own. I don't think she wanted to film. I do believe her.
I agree because she knows what she did and she's probably saying I can't put myself in that position anymore. She was smart to leave.
She was. But
listen,
next, I'm telling you,
I agree with you. I think that's going to happen.
I
But
go
I
through
believe they can
every
make
scenario trying to keep Melissa.
well.
I cannot find one.
My scenario would be if I was the producer, I would keep them all. I know this sounds crazy. I don't think this is going to happen. I'd give Teresa her own little thing, couple episodes for one season, couple episodes, not big on the girls,
Love bubble,
his kids, love bubble, and have her double dip for one season. So she'll come in, she'll film with a couple of the girls, she'll come to different things, not with her brother. I personally think when that reunion ends, there's going to be a lot of loose ends. That's my opinion. Again, they're probably not going to do this, but that's what I would do. And I'd keep them all because I think at the end of this reunion, there's so many unanswered questions. One was what happened with Margaret, the son, and Louis. Two, what happened, what really happened between Laura and the kiss and all that kind of stuff. How what's her face? The new girl, Bougie. How does she really feel set up? Because remember, she walks in by Nate and goes, they set me up. There's all these unanswered questions. There's so many that they're going to leave us with. Okay. So I personally would like the answers to them. So listen, I'm not a producer. They don't give a shit what I say, but that's what I would do. I would keep everyone on and finish up one more season, but not arguing between Teresa and Joe. No, the Joe and the guys have fun because everybody loves that. Teresa's got her own love bubble and they come in and out. But behind the scenes, all these questions get answered because there's still so many. They're leaving us hanging on everything. Nothing's going to be answered. There's nothing resolved. That's what I would do. That doesn't mean they're going to do it.
Kim, I understand everything you just said. Unfortunately, you have been terminated from your job at the Bravo Network as a producer. I think that would be great. I think all these people listening would love that, but it's just like Rinna. Look, Rinna and Kathy on air together this season would have been phenomenal. Seeing Kathy and Kyle make up on air. There was a lot of on air. What happened to the bots? Guess what? Garcelle probably knows. We'll never know. Bravo's like, girlfriend, shut your fucking mouth. You want this check?
Right.
It doesn't. I agree with you. That would be, but I can tell you, this is why I think Margaret's going to be fired too. It's not me not liking her. I actually don't not like Margaret. I have nothing against her.
No,
neither do I. I'm fine to not be her friend, but I mean, I don't wish her harm. I just think that it's going to be the exact opposite. I don't even think, to be honest, because the one thing is like a little softer is this whole Danielle thing. And did you feel, I don't even know if that might surface, but I think it's going to come back and it's going to be
Start
Kim
fresh.
like the fucking Twilight Zone. All of this
Yeah.
shit that you just said, it's going to be like, what world are we living in? It's like, it
Right.
never happened, Bravo. What?
Wow.
But people will be over that by episode 3. I think
Okay,
Melissa and
okay.
Margaret are going. I really do. I don't wish that. I think Melissa, and this would be great if she was back. Melissa makes good TV.
Well, now, before she didn't.
She makes good TV now. I think everyone that says things like Andy loves Joe Gorga, you're thinking too small. You got to think big. This is that. And guess what? If New Jersey is boring next season and the season after, it's like you have to reset it. You have to remember we fired everyone in New York with Jill. You have to reset. This is the resetting. They tried to reset in season 6 with Amber and the twins.
Oh, terrible.
Think about it though, with Dolores and Siggy. In the first season, nothing was happening. It was like, who are these people? We had to learn who they. I'm telling you, we are starting at ground zero.
Okay.
And I do think Fuda, listen, I really just think it's Melissa and Margaret and Jackie and Fessler. And I think that's it. And the others will keep their job. And with new girls, it's good. And I think they're going to give Teresa an easy season of just Dolores and Teresa will be the older, wise ones that are like, and I think, listen, I think Fuda and Cabral are going to come back and be the new Melissa and Teresa, keep wanting to kill each other. I think this squash it and this and that. I think producers are like, okay, make a note. That ain't squashed.
Right.
Like this is just what I think.
That's all your opinion.
And I think they want to keep Melissa, but I think they just every day that they wake up, they're like, it's not possible. And so it is such like, we're watching all this and let's watch it. It's just Melissa's winning the reunion, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And everyone that's
too late, too little, too late.
It's too late,
Melissa. Too little, too late. Too little, too late. Can I talk about Fessler for a minute?
Yeah, and then I want to talk about everyone who says that Teresa and Louis are going. I'd like to address that.
Yeah. So Fessler, whether you listen or not, whether somebody listens, nobody was saying that Gandolfini wouldn't have been with you or that you're an old hag. You're an attractive woman and you look fabulous, by the way. You took the ball and ran with it. You lost weight. You got your nose in your face. You look great. Okay. That's not the issue here. The issue is the graphic words that you used as a woman of your age or any woman using the F word, saying he was inside you. I'm not doubting that you were attractive and you still are attractive. No one, I wouldn't say that. And anyone who did say that are fools. We're not saying it didn't happen. We're not saying, why did Gandolfini go for you? You were so graphic. It was in poor taste. It was disgusting. You could have done it in such a classy way because you're proud. Gandolfini was hot because he was, the Godfather type guy. All you would have had to say was, listen, I was with him. He was fabulous. We had a great time. I got to be with him, and say it in a different way. But wow, the way you said it, it was disgusting. That's why we all jumped all over you. Had nothing to do with your looks, had nothing to do with people think that you didn't do it or that he couldn't say he didn't. Why wouldn't he? Of course. But next time, maybe think about the way you speak and your words, because they were pretty disgusting.
You're not a fan?
No, not a fan at all.
You know who's not really having a great reunion? Is Miss Aiden.
No, I know. Kind of insignificant.
And just
insignificant.
Like she's not, I guess Melissa already knew this. And then you're like, well, the way they're phrasing it now, it doesn't make any sense. It's almost
she was tapped on the shoulder. The producer told her to do
say that. So it's looking a little weird.
She said narrative. She said it was the narrative.
Right. Jennifer, we respect. She's looking at Andy like, do you want me to break the fourth wall? Because
I know.
I understand how to play this.
I kind of felt for her in that because this is her job and she did her job. And now they're all like acting like it's not her job. Yes, it is. It was Jennifer's job to tell Danielle, and it was Danielle's job to tell Melissa. So that's the deal, guys.
See, I would just sit there and say, I don't understand. Like, now you're making me look like an asshole. Let's break the fucking fourth wall if you want to be honest here. That's what would have come out of my mouth on the stage. And they would have said, Jesus fucking Christ, we can't use any of this.
Exactly.
So, bravo, bravo, bravo. But She's not, well, listen, a lot. I understand what people are saying. They're like, Bravo's very concerned with Louis. You know, they're not like his legal, and look at Teresa and Andy's back. Teresa, God, I don't know what to say. She's not going. It's wishful thinking for everyone who doesn't like her. She's not. You and I know this. I mean, I know this. I'll say for a fact.